Ladies and gentlemen, it's been an absolute delight to be your host for this fantastic journey that was Amazon Smbhav' 2022. And now, I'd like to invite Mr. Sumit Sahay, Director Selling Partner Services, Amazon India, for his closing notes.
Hello everyone. At the closing of the third edition of Smbhav', I'm glad to have this opportunity to reflect on our learnings and experiences from the two-day summit gone by. Amazon Smbhav' 2022 came as we are celebrating 75 years of our nation's independence. At the same time, we are at a unique inflection point with unparalleled internet adoption, young demographic, and a vision of becoming a trillion-dollar digital economy. To accelerate our progress from here, we need to build on our core strengths, rapidly digitize small businesses to make them future ready, create jobs at scale, and rise as a powerhouse of innovation. And at Amazon Smbhav' 2022, we saw some of the sharpest minds in the ecosystem: policymakers, industry thought leaders, young and dynamic entrepreneurs expand on these themes and discuss ideas that will power India's Pragati in the 21st century. The theme for this year's edition, Pragati, was truly brought alive through the big announcements, keynotes, and other sessions during the last 2 days. We are indeed humbled by the overall participation and excitement we saw at Amazon Smbhav' 2022. Over 100,000 small businesses, entrepreneurs, developers, and innovators attended the summit, watching over 30 hours of content. In a testament to how the world is increasingly looking at India for ideas on innovation, growth, and transformation, we had attendees from different countries as a part of the summit as well. Bringing together an event like this with 30 speakers from across industries was daunting. However, this was made easier by all of you, our partners and our teams. And above all, it was made Smbhav by our collective passion to make a real difference in the lives of millions of Indian entrepreneurs, small businesses, and innovators. Every year, Amazon Smbhav builds on our pledges announced at the inaugural summit in 2020. To digitize 10 million MSMEs, enable $10 billion in cumulative exports from India, and create 2 million jobs in India by 2025. We started our 2022 summit strong with an opening address by Manish Tiwari, Country Manager, India Consumer Business, Amazon India, where he updated on progress towards achieving these pledges. I am happy to reiterate that Amazon has already digitized over 4 million small businesses, is on track to enable $5 billion in cumulative exports, and has helped create over 1.16 million direct and indirect jobs in India, with over 135,000 new jobs added in the last year itself. In fact, encouraged by the sheer momentum we are witnessing in our e-commerce exports program, Amazon Global Selling, we have now doubled our exports pledge from the original $10 billion to now $20 billion by 2025. We heard more about Amazon's long-term India commitment from Dave Clark, CEO, Worldwide Consumer Business, in his conversation with Amit Agarwal, Senior VP, India and Emerging Markets. We announced the launch of Smart Commerce, a new initiative to transform local stores into digital dukans. Over 1.5 lakh neighborhood stores are today part of our local shops on Amazon program, who are selling online on Amazon.in. With Smart Commerce, local stores across India can now go further and digitize their offline operations, provide enhanced in-store shopping experience to their walk-in customers, and create their own online storefronts to serve customers directly. Stores of any size can take advantage of best of Amazon's shopping innovations, logistics, digital payments, and more to provide a reliable and trustworthy experience to their customers no matter where they are, in their physical store, directly through their own online storefront, or on Amazon.in. Our intent with Amazon Smbhav' is to provide value for entrepreneurs and businesses in multiple ways, one of which was by creating a forum for sharp minds to share their valuable thoughts on the priorities and focus areas for India's growth. We curated panel discussions, fireside chats, and more on the significance of technology adoption across industries while focusing on key thrust areas like social empowerment, and enablement for inclusive economic growth, innovating for India, and creating digital infrastructure. Leaders like Shri Rajiv Chandrasekhar, Honorable Union Minister of State for Electronics and Information Technology and Union Minister of State for Skill Development and Entrepreneurship, Dr. V. Ananta Nageshwaran, Chief Economic Advisor, Government of India, Mr. Koshi T., CEO ONDC, Dr. Montek Singh Ahluwalia, former Deputy Chairman of India's Planning Commission, Mr. Anil Bhardwaj, Secretary General FISMI, Ms. Debjani Ghosh, President NASSCOM, shared their thoughts on why digitization and technology adoption is key for the next phase of India's economic growth. Stalwarts like Mr. Karan Adani, CEO Adani Ports, NSEZs, Mr. Vinod Nambiar, MD More Retail Limited, Piyush Pandey, CCO Worldwide and EC India, Ogilvy, Mr. Kedar Lele, Executive Director, Customer Development at HUL, as well as many entrepreneurs and young leaders, spoke about important areas like tech innovation, the need to build responsible businesses, and more. In addition, our focus was also on creating insightful and engaging content to spark new ideas and share actionable insights. We specially designed a series of deep dive masterclasses on topics ranging from selling on Amazon, local shops, Amazon global selling, Amazon business, AWS, Launchpad, Alexa, machine learning and AI, and more, to provide you a detailed understanding of how these Amazon programs work and how entrepreneurs and small businesses leverage them to power their own growth. We also had the pleasure of showcasing the impact that some of our key initiatives have driven through stories from our small business partners through the length and breadth of the country, from ETN services that uses Atal Tunnel in North to Arpana Deka, our IHS partner in Northeast. From the outset, we've been clear that Amazon Smbhav' is about ambitious Indian entrepreneurs and their role in powering India's growth. The annual Amazon Smbhav' Awards recognize businesses, innovators, and individuals who have accelerated progress in their respective areas and contributed towards building an Atmanirbhar Bharat. This year, more than 400 businesses and individuals applied for the Smbhav' Awards across 15 different categories. We also organized our flagship competitions, Amazon Smbhav' Entrepreneurship Challenge and Amazon Smbhav' Hackathon, to encourage entrepreneurs and developers to innovate and build for India. The startup competition saw participation from over 2,000 entrepreneurs and over 30,000 innovators participated in the hackathon. The competitions saw innovative ideas and technology solutions presented by the participants. The innovative ideas, technology solutions, drive and tenacity on display from participants in these initiatives leave us very optimistic about India's future. We are confident that they will inspire more startups, encourage more entrepreneurs, artisans, innovators, and job creators to dream big and believe that long-term businesses and self-reliance are Smbhav'. To conclude, I wanted to leave you with a quote from Jeff Bezos, our founder. He says that there are two ways to extend a business. Take inventory of what you're good at and extend out from your skills. Or determine what your customers need and work backwards, even if it requires learning new skills. With more and more customers looking to go digital, it is important for entrepreneurs and small businesses to equip themselves with the right tools and technologies and focus on building robust digital businesses. After all, the success of lakhs of small businesses, entrepreneurs, and innovators will help realize the vision of Pragati Har Disha Mein and power India's economic growth in the 21st century. Thank you and see you next year.